So, what's up? What's up? At this point, concerning this trophy wife stuff, first of all, I'm not even sure if that bull crap even exists because I just want to knock this out the box right quick. Women, whatever life you think might exist by marrying Mr. Right, whether in a year, whether in what, let me back up, 2 weeks, a month. How well do you know that person? How well have you really gone in prayer to even like seek intuition, discernment of spirit? Did it take you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? How was he the one? When you get on YouTube promoting this lifestyle of being the trophy wife, being look, sometimes men will compensate to cover up who they really are. But as a disclaimer, y'all, come on now. It is some good men out here too. Now, it was being mentioned that ISIS already had a child and two other children, and what was mentioned about um the one daughter, and then a kid, a test was done concerning being essayed. It's a very serious topic. Now, when I was coming up, the females I knew of, they wanted to get them a hot boy. They wanted to get them a city guy.
Or saw him as the bar for what every woman should, type of man that, or type of husband that every woman should aspire to have.
Horrifying.
Who is experiencing this traumatic experience. Um, it's definitely a tough, I know it's a tough pill to swallow. And just imagine me coming from that. And it was my biological father, not my stepfather, not somebody my mom was dating. This was actually my father, somebody that actually birthed me, or played a part in birthing me.
They wanted someone to move in to help elevate their Section 8, meaning if they paying $1 for rent. But in reality, that place may have been costing, let's say, $700 for that house at that time. But that was that era. If you were hearing about salacious things going on, but because, certain ones was coming from different cities, but, they had a certain look about themselves, they had a certain swag, they had a certain lingo that girls really like. But don't you know, all of that on the outside that you think is glittering, it's a story behind that. It's very rarely, in my opinion, that you can find or be with somebody that does not have a underlining story, especially when you move things too quick. But when you impress with, oh, he just seemed cool, or he just seemed like a bad boy, or he just got that thug appeal to him, it sounds crazy. Do we give the young ladies a pass when they are in their young 20s? No, they don't get a pass because it is a conversation to be had. You got these 30 something, late 30 something year olds, you got these 40 something year olds, you got these 50 something year olds that's running around and thinking they still want a player for life. But it is not always in the right aspect to like want that type of life. You got to be careful as far as, I mean, what happened to the days of having your own, being protective of your own? You got to watch people. Forget the conversations. Oh, well, he said he's this type of person. Oh, she says she's this type of person. And you don't have no type of action. Look, watch these men that's quick to let these situations that they just want to change people's lives, watch them when they trying to pay too much attention to your kids. Kids are precious. I was just thinking of the song that Whitney Houston had when she said, I believe the children are the future. She sung that song, teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride. When mama is so focused on giving herself a sense of pride, when mama is so focused on having this facade life, and when things come all crumbling down, now something wants to be said, it's okay. It's okay. It's never too late. But people really need to stop. I'm not blaming this woman. I'm just saying in general, people got to stop taking down these red flags. And you got some women out here that will go at any means necessary to have this so-called glass house, that the windows are stained to perfection. The steeple was sitting like no other. The furniture is laid out with the best type of leather. All of that is such a fake facade of what is being taught. I don't know if it's a money trend, as far as you can have this life too. Not everybody wants that life. I'm telling y'all, it's at this point, in my mind, it really is about getting back to basics. People's minds are so clogged up with being a part of a very evil world, a very jealous world, a serious world that's being driven by the type of content that you're putting before your eyes. Pay attention to what type of content people watch. Pay attention to what type of movies, people's language, people's conversation about the next man, about the next woman, and how far they are willing to go. All I know is you got some innocent beings out here, and somebody is learning something that is being passed down. YouTube, you got to be careful with how you word things, but people need to stop being so blinded thinking, I'm going to just go head on. I'm in the situation that I'm in. I'm in a very bad predicament, and this just happens to be my life. Don't you know people are out here just preying on people? People out here preying on a single woman. People out here preying on the single men with children. People are preying on people. If they can already see that you like let's get to that soft era. Look, look, I think the soft era, you got to reevaluate some stuff to the point where, okay, sometimes I think women, we a little bit too soft to the point where we ain't even thinking straight. It's like love. What's love got to do with it? Where's the heart? Nobody is thinking. People so busy and driven by, I gotta chase the bag, I gotta get the bag, I gotta get the bag. He gotta be making 6 figures. People about to run out of breath. People out here about to lose their mind, trying to figure out how much really is in his bank account. Let me Google him. Was he a former athlete? How much money is he bringing in? Did he have a chance to retire? Did he recently get the contract? Did it go through? How much is he guaranteed if he happens to have an injury, blow his knee out, have a concussion? How much is this man guaranteed? That's too much worrying. That's too much worrying. Are you looking out for yourself? You got to protect yourself. If you got little ones that you bringing along into this newly formed relationship, blended family style, and then if they got kids, can these kids get along? Can y'all become a unit to work together? Can it be the real thing? Yes, I believe that really does exist, but don't go into nothing with ill intentions, knowing what you're attracting could possibly be ill too, and how it could turn out. The heart can be deceitful, male, female. The heart can be deceitful, but when it's children involved, y'all know children are innocent. We're gonna just leave it at that. But they get their ways. They have their personalities that's being formed. Adults are teaching them things that are not always appropriate, and then they grow up to have psychological issues that can be questionable, but I am not a doctor. That is my disclaimer. I ain't trying to diagnose nobody and what the outcome can be and, what can develop. But the thing is, stop being so blindsided. It's some real men out here, and it's some real women out here. And there is such a thing as true love. People like, love don't pay the bills. When it don't pay the bills either, when things is just all psychologically messed up either.